Good evening, everybody. All right, let's start with the exercise. We'll do some dumbbells, I guess. All right. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing this in front of everybody to begin with each episode as an education, like physical education, Yeah. Yeah, because in humanology, a positive channel lowers the resistance of action channel. Okay, so that's how we learn by watching, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Wow. All right. Oh, wow. Maybe I should increase some weight on the dumbbells. I can add some more weight. So it's been 2 minutes. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Wow. Okay. Okay. Happy Monday, everybody. Let me get some water real quick. Okay. Yeah, happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. And yeah, let's get the show started. And yeah. Yeah. Ooh, it's chilly. Yeah, it's very good Monday. So yeah, after work I came home and then wrote this humanized paper. Today, just one section, the disproof of Cantorian infinity theory, Aleph infinity, Aleph number theory. Okay, yeah, we disproved that in this paper. Just one section, about 3, 4 pages. That's all that was needed. Okay, so yeah, Gero Cantor we disproved one of his theories. Okay, he's cool. Yeah, the diagonalization method just very ingenious invention by Mr. Gero Cantor, German mathematician, European Jew. He's Jewish. Okay, so very smart guy. He asked the right question. Okay, what do you think about infinity? Okay, so he asked the right question, but he got the answer wrong. So we corrected him. Okay, so yeah, we're doing our job, right? Yeah, as a current generation's generational assignment, we do our job. So, Mhm. But we give him credit for asking the right question. Very important question, right? Yeah, that was good. I was so excited, so I was of course listening to background music, hooked on instrumental. So it took about 30 minutes to write, well, more than that. But at the end of this hooked on instrumental music, yeah, I was like dancing because I was very happy writing this all down. This proof of Cantorian theory. So I feel very good about that. Okay, now let's talk about politics. So yeah, like many Republicans, I was very disappointed at other my dear fellow Republicans, huh? Because they're still siding with President Trump. So that was very disappointing and that was very perplexing too. I didn't quite understand. But we are humanologists here, so we are a very good tool to understand people's behavior. Okay, so I went back and thought about it, and yeah, it was inertia. Inertia. You have huge boulder, okay? Huge mass, huge inertia. F equal ma, A is equal to F over m, Newton's law of motion, right? So first one is inertia, right? Second law of motion, acceleration. Third law of motion is action reaction, right? The way I was taught in Seoul, South Korea regular high school is that yeah, if you don't do anything, yeah, object they just stay the same. Inertia, okay? But if you can move it, you will have constant acceleration if the force is constant. Okay, second law of motion. Third law of motion, well, it's too heavy. So action, then reaction. Okay. So that's very good narrative. Okay. Great pedagogy. Yeah. We have very good teachers in South Korea. High school. Regular high school, okay. Yeah. Physics. Now, yeah, a huge boulder is very difficult to move. If you try to move it, it will push you back. Action, reaction. Right? So it's that inertia of time. We write about that already in the previous papers. Okay. People, Republicans, have spent so much time with thinking about President Trump, reading about him, watching him in the news, talking about him. Enormous inertia of time accumulation, time spent thinking about President Trump. So they cannot be changed like that. Inertia is way too big. That's what it is. Okay. We can also analyze, interpret the situation in different ways. Okay. So my question was this. It took me a couple of days to figure out, to come up with an answer. So the question was, Republicans, do they care about righteousness? They don't care about truth, righteousness, justice? Because it's so obvious that President Trump did something very wrong January 6th. Okay? It's just way too obvious. Okay? And Republicans, they're smart people. All right? Then how can they be still siding with President Trump after January 6th? Because I know they're smart people. Are Republicans lying to themselves, blinding themselves to the truth, sense of justice, right and wrong, righteousness? Because many of Republicans, they're Christians too. Huh? So they don't care. Do they not care about truth, justice, righteousness? Because obviously President Trump did something very wrong, and 7 people died from it. It's no laughing matter, okay? Not at all. But it was very sad. But out of 50, 43 Republican senators vote to acquit him in the Senate trial last weekend. So I was wondering, all these Republicans, they don't care about righteousness, justice, truth. Then what do they care about? Then I realized, it took me a couple of days, okay, politics is about power. It's kind of notorious, right? It's about power. Business is about money. Politics is about power, control, legislation. Democratic Party, they make the law so that they control people in the way they see fit. Republicans, likewise, it's about control to get elected so that they legislate, make into a law so that everybody have to follow this law, whether it's Democrat or Republican. It's about control. Yeah, it's copium, transfer. Okay. Yeah. They're taking each other's freedom by making the law according to their agenda, both Democrats and Republicans. Okay. It's about copium taking, copium transfer. That's what it is. We know this, okay? Yeah. Because we have very powerful and versatile tool of copiumology, copium transfer, copium channel, all that. So, and so business is about money, politics about power. How about truth? Yeah, academia. Ideally, at least they're supposed to be, okay? Academia is about pursuit of the truth. Justice? Yeah, law, jurisprudence, court of law. It's supposed to be about justice. Doesn't always happen that way, but at least ideally, that's what they're supposed to do. Okay. How about righteousness, religion? Again, does not happen always that way, but ideally, religion is supposed to be about righteousness. Academia, truth. Court of law, jurisprudence, justice. That's how it's supposed to be. But politics is not academia. Politics is not business. Politics is not religion. Politics is not court of law. It's about power. So it's kind of dirty, all right? Business, yeah, they're not about justice, truth, righteousness. They're about money. So yeah, it's kind of dirty there too. How about journalism? They are supposed to be about truth, facts. They are about truth is more everlasting truth. Okay, facts more like temporary. Truth is more like eternal facts. But information, that's like transient, temporary facts. Okay, it's information. Yeah, journalism is supposed to be about this information, facts. Okay, but it doesn't always happen that way. Okay, why? Because people are people. Okay, so yeah. So there's in the news like a lot of Republicans abandon Republican Party. Okay, from what I read, like hundreds of thousands of Republicans changed their party affiliation. Okay, after January 6th. That's understandable. How about me? How about you? I don't know what your party affiliation is. Okay, but I'm registered Republican. Okay, so will I change it? I don't think so. Why? Because human nature, we are limited knowledge, limited wisdom, limited morality. Nobody's perfect. Okay, so if we come up with a brand new party, it will have its own problem because no human being is perfect, and no human organization can be perfect. It's human limitation, human condition, human nature. Okay, no matter what brand new party they come up with, it will have its own problem. It will not be perfect. Okay? So Republican Party, Democratic Party, yeah, they have their problems, issues. They're not perfect because people are people. Right? Nobody's perfect. We take 5 minutes, okay? So I get some well, vodka in there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, my coconut vodka. So, some other ways to looking at this pro-Trumpism. Okay, pro-Trumpism. Yeah, I don't think it's a good ideology to subscribe to. Okay, so I'm not pro-Trumpist. I used to be, but not after January 6th. All right. So, but you know what? When I was in the U.S. Army, okay, I realized U.S. Army is surprisingly flexible organization. Okay, if there's strict rules, you have to get into the formation, march 6 feet. I mean, what is it? Is it like 4 feet all around, something like that? Marching information, okay, and also in the morning, Monday to Friday, we have to be in formation by 7 o'clock, 10 minutes prior. Okay. Other than that, Army, U.S. Army is very flexible organization. Okay, so surprisingly so. Okay, not basic combat training. Okay, that's different from the real army. Army boot camp, very strict rule. You have to have this battle body, right? After basic combat training, AIT, a little bit relaxed, but you're still supposed to have battle body. In the real army, when you're after your training is done, you stationed in Fort Hood, Fort Bragg, wherever. You don't need to have battle body. Okay. Well, when you deploy to Iraq, Afghanistan, you're supposed to have battle body. Okay, but they kind of relax on that too. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the Republican Party is surprisingly welcoming and flexible organization. Okay, yeah, they do have some latitude, of some diversity of opinions. They allow that. Okay, hmm? Yeah, because people are people. We are all different. Okay, look, there are even LGBT people in Republican Party. Okay, okay, and there are also some pro-abortion people like myself in Republican Party. Okay, they have some latitude, some allowance of difference of different opinions. Okay, some Republicans have tattoos and piercings. Okay, some Republicans smoke marijuana too. Okay, so Republican Party or Christian religion, yeah, they are quite flexible organizations. Okay, so surprisingly so. So another way to look at this pro-Trumpism after January 6th, post January 6th, post Capitol Hill, how should we call this? Okay, riot, insurrection, I don't know. This incident, okay. Post January 6th, 21, 2021, okay. Pro Trumpism, many different ways to look at it, okay. Yeah, maybe human compassion, sympathy for former President Trump, right? Because even Republicans are compassionate and sympathetic people, okay. So President Trump surrounded by enemies, Democrats, Senate trial. Yeah, they're maybe feeling sympathetic to him. Okay, it's another way to look at it. Yes, so you inertia theory. Time spent thinking about Trump. Yeah, it's too big accumulation of time, years and years, plus decades. Okay, yeah. First theory, inertia theory. Second, yeah, sympathy theory. Okay, yeah, that's a social reform. Third theory, differential politics. Let me grab myself and write it down. I should write this down in the paper. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, identity politics, differential politics, political identity by contrast, by contradiction with somebody else. Okay, so that's political identity. Okay, so that's politics, and Republicans they want to be different from Democrats. All right, there's political identity. They crave for it. Partisanship. Okay. Yeah, so that's their focus. They're politicians. Okay, or political activists. They want to be different from the other party, Democrats. Okay, so yeah, that's one another way to look at it. Another way to understand why, even after January 6th, some Republicans, most of them, still rooting for former President Trump. How about Democrats? I bet they know LGBT, gay marriage, whatever. I'm sure they know it's absurd. Okay, all this transgender bathroom, transgender athletes. I bet they know it's something very absurd and something very wrong, but they still want to be different from Christian Republicans. Yeah, Democrats, they're mostly like secular people, atheists, amoral, who don't like traditional religions. So they want to be different from Christian Republicans. Okay. They want to try something new. Okay. They're progressives. Something new. Yeah. They don't like tradition very much. Okay. So old school, old fashioned way, that's more Republicans are. Okay. So yeah. I bet Democrats, they're smart people too. So they most likely they know LGBT ideology, there's no logical, rational merit to it. But because they want to distinguish themselves from old school Republicans, they blindfold themselves. Okay. Just like Republicans blindfolding themselves just because they want to distinguish themselves from Democrats. Yeah, it's differential politics. Political identity by contrast of the other party. So Republicans they know what President Trump did January 6th is very wrong and very dumb. But what's right and wrong is secondary priority. Fourth priority as politicians, yeah, they want to just be different from the other party. Democrats, Republicans, they would say. I will talk about that in this paper, okay? So this paper, it may take another month. Scope creeping. But it's important that we talk about this because we have time, right? We have time. So all this paper I'm writing, yeah, it's all backed up in cloud storage, so in multiple places. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so that's politics. Okay, so we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, and then we'll do some mathematics. Okay, so because infinite algebra. Okay, we talked enough about politics, right? So let's try something different. Okay, so for a change, right? Yeah, yeah. We'll take 5 minutes break and we'll do some mathematics. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I think we should. Okay. It's Monday. Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of getting drunk. Look, I had work. Okay. 9 to 5. Right. Came home. Wrote this paper for an hour. And I'm here just to relax. And should we do mathematics? Oh my goodness. It's like, I don't quite feel like doing that, but I found some flaw in this replacement alternative theory about infinity. Okay. Yeah, it's some wrinkles to straighten out. Okay. So, yeah, I think we should do this. Okay. All right. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So before we get back to mathematics, okay, let's talk more about politics a little bit. Okay. Yeah, politics is everybody's favorite hobby. Watching the news, right? It's relaxing and yeah, love and hate, right? Within one party, like Democratic Party, they love each other, and toward different party, they hate them, right? Love and hate, yin and yang, plus and minus balance. Okay, that's one way to look at it. Okay, so yeah, within one party, they love each other. Another party, they hate them. So vice versa, Democratic Party, Republican Party is yin and yang, balancing act, right? Love and hate. because everybody have disposable time, disposable energy, disposable emotion. Okay, so they burn this extra calorie, extra energy and time, disposable time. Yeah, political drama is real reality TV show. Okay, it's something real, right? Some others burn their extra calorie in music, listening to music or martial art, dancing, hobby, whatever, family. Okay, when it comes to us, yeah, science, mathematics, humanology, yeah, whatever. Okay, let's do mathematics. Hey. Yeah, so in this paper I took the liberty to mention professor of Princeton University. He used to be in Cornell, Ithaca, New York. Okay. Later on, yeah, transferred to Princeton. Okay, that was Ivy League, but Princeton more upper Ivy League, like New Jersey, right? Princeton, where is it? Where's Princeton? I don't know. Is it New Jersey? I don't know. Yeah, so additive set theory. Okay, I struggle to find that term. The Wikipedia website. I did. Okay, so yeah, Professor Freeman Dyson. He didn't go through PhD program, but he became professor anyway. Smart man. He studied partition in number theory. Okay, yeah, we did so too. Okay, so partition theory, whatever. Yeah, yeah, I did mention his Wikipedia website, Dyson transformation, additive set theory, whatever. Okay, yeah, it's correlated. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I gotta wipe out my nose. Okay, so infinite algebra. Okay, it's kind of strange. Yeah, but it's fascinating field. First proposed by Jewish European German mathematician Mr. Herr Georg Cantor. All right. So, okay. So alpha we define it as uh, natural numbers, cardinality, the size of all natural numbers. Okay, so it's infinite set, unit infinity. Okay, that's how we define it. Okay, so and okay. So in this paper I'm writing, copying on this paper. Okay, yeah, sure. One plus alpha. Okay. Huh? I'm drunk. Yeah, drunken mathematician, right? Now, additive partition and additive set theory comes in handy. Okay. Hey. So this the soon to be famous absorption rule in infinity algebra. Alpha plus 1 is equal to alpha. So that means, okay, how about 1 plus 1 plus, well, there's like 2 plus alpha, right? 1 plus alpha with alpha, okay. So constant plus alpha is always alpha, okay? It's absorption rule, okay? Yeah, yeah, you can prove this mathematical induction, okay? So constant c plus alpha is always alpha, okay? So in the paper I used a because Greek letter alpha. I have to copy and paste, okay? Forget it. Okay, it's kind of difficult to see, right? Better, yeah. Better for you, worse for me. Angling, okay, it's a didualism, dual dualism, okay, plus and minus, okay. Better for you, worse for me. Better for you to see this angle. It's difficult for me to write down. Okay, so we have that. So, but if we have plus one, okay, what if it's multiplied by two? Set of positive even integers, okay, because that's not equal to alpha at all. So that's the fault, some shortcoming in this infinity algebra. Okay, so Mr. Greg Gero Cantor, his definition of unit infinity is like any set that has some one-to-one correspondence to the natural number, okay. Aleph number. Okay, yeah, maybe he has some good insights, but I don't think it's sound definition. So we rebelled against it. Okay, and we came up with some new stuff. Okay, so yeah, so we have to start. What if it's not one plus one? What if it's t- times multiplied by two? Okay, yeah, so that's the problem I had. All right, yeah, let's straighten out this inconsistency. Okay, so we have to grab another whiteboard. Okay, so and we have to take another 5 minute break. Okay, so I mean multiply by two. That's well multiply by three. Whatever. Okay, it's not alpha. It's half of alpha. Okay, yeah. Even numbers, even positive integers. It's not alpha. It's not the same. Okay, it's half of alpha. Okay, yeah. So one-to-one correspondence definition of Aleph number, it does not quite work. Okay, so yeah, we have to come up with better theory, alright? So it be subject matter of another paper. Okay, so but the thing with mathematical publication, okay, yeah, I do not know LaTeX. Yeah, professor. Donald Knuth, not to be confused with Donald J. Trump. Okay. Professor Donald Knuth, computer scientist, mathematician, all right, Stanford University. Okay, very smart man. I purchased his books. Okay, he's great teacher, professor. Okay, never met him, but he's great. Great teacher. Okay, yeah. Also great student of mathematics. And great computer scientist as well. LaTeX inventor. All right. All right. So we'll take a couple of more whiteboards. Okay. So but we'll get to the bottom of that stuff. Okay. So all right. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, you can see this, right? Yeah, right here. Mhm. Hey. Okay. So yeah, let's grab another whiteboard. Okay. So whiteboard hunting. Oh, it's very challenging. I don't want to erase anything. Okay, we pick this guy. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes I wonder, should I just publish this paper by now, like 75 pages, okay? So, because what if I die tomorrow? But the thing is, I drive very carefully, I abide by speed limit, traffic signal, not very likely, okay? And Alaskans, they're very nice people, okay? Mostly, so, yeah. And nowadays, I don't really hike, I just run around the town. Yeah, so I think I'll be fine. Okay, so yeah, should I just? Why did you have to do that? Yeah, I'm drunk. Ugh, come on, chattel objects. Ay. Yeah, I go to war, so I'm not gonna die with starvation. And Alaskans, they're nice. Yeah, there's some crimes, Alaska too, but I know my charge. Okay, whatever. So yeah, I'm not worried about my life. Okay, so I think I don't need to publish this as an ongoing project. This humanist paper is very important paper. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll be fine. Okay, so yeah, this paper it will take as long as it takes. All right, by now 75 pages. If I die tomorrow because there's some earthquake or whatever, we have some backups. Okay, I don't think it will happen. Okay, I just God, please give me one more month. Okay, then I will publish this. All right. But I'm not in. I don't think I'm in any danger of life. Okay. And also we have this another backup. Okay, human series. Everything I know, I share this with you, with the rest of the world. Okay, so no problem. Okay. Yeah, Alaskans they're very nice people. Okay, so mostly, all right. So and yeah, I have good diplomatic skill to neutralize situations. Maybe some people are angry at Asians. I didn't experience that in Alaska. Okay. Yeah. Not in Alaska, okay. I'm Asian, but they're very gentle with me, okay. So they're very protective of me, as- in fact, as a matter of fact, okay. So Alaskans, they're cool, okay. So all right. So I'm not worried about my life, okay. I drive very safely. I don't go over speed limit. I work, so I'm not going to starve to death. All right. So Alaskans are very nice to me, okay, and criminals, yeah, we have some crimes in Alaska, but I know martial arts, okay, and I also know how to neutralize the situation with words. I'm nice, kind. I try to look nice. I do my best to be presentable, pleasant looking. Yeah, diplomatic skill. Try to be nice. No problem. I drive safely, okay. Yeah. So yeah, this paper will take as long as it takes. It may take another month. So no problem. Okay, so I'm not gonna publish this unless it's done. Okay, so we take it slow. Okay. Okay. So you have set n with alpha. We start with alpha. Okay. Unity infinity. Right. Okay. Now. Uh, yeah. This set of even numbers, positive even numbers. Okay. So. Okay. And it has to be alpha over 2. It cannot be equal to alpha, okay? It's half of alpha, okay? Because the density is half the density, the number density in a given window from 1 to 10. You have 10 positive integers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? But even integers, even positive integers between 1 and 10, there are only 5 of them. They cannot be the same. So that's the error of Cantorian one-to-one correspondence definition of infinite set, Aleph number. Okay, that's wrong. Okay, I should write about this in this paper. Okay, it's scope creeping I'm experiencing. Okay, it's just too important, right? So, okay, so how do we do that? Well, we have to come up with some alternative theory, alternative definitions. All right. Yeah. We did this before, right? Yeah. Well, these two guys are not equal. Okay, so there's some separation. Let's separate it. Okay, with squiggly lines. All right. Let's put some period here. Dot mathematical sentence. Okay, mathematical paragraph. Yeah. Let's think about this. Let's go away from politics. Okay. Yeah, we're fed up with politics. Political addiction. Addiction to politics. For our mental health sake, let's diversify our cerebral brain work, brain activity. Right. Yeah, we don't want to engage in one single activity all the time. We want to diversify our expenditure of our energy, extra disposable energy and time. Okay, so uh, because alpha alpha is absolute value, cardinality, the size of the set, okay, of natural numbers. Right? And that's not equal to, no, 2, 4, 6. No, they're not the same. Okay, so that's the error of Mr. Header, Gary Cantor, alright? They're not the same kind of set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that I forgot to that part. Huh. You have even positive integers set, and you positive integer set. Okay, they're not the same. No. It's half the size. Positive even integer set, half half the size, half the density of positive integer set. They cannot be equal. Okay, so that's the part where Mr. Gary Cantor erred. They cannot be equal. Okay, so this one-to-one correspondence concept, that's wrong concept to adopt, to define in relative infinity. Okay. Additive addition, yeah, it holds true, but multiplication, no, not so. Addition, yeah, is true, but multiplication is not true. It's not the same thing. The multiplication is a higher operator of degree 3, degree 2. You addition operation of degree 1, multiplication of degree 2, then exponentiation that's degree 3, and teteration degree 4. Okay. Yeah, so they are not equal. Okay, so yeah, that's where here. Okay, hyperoperator concept, which is also recognized by Professor Donald Knuth, right? We independently recognize that, okay, discover that, okay, but later on I learned that about 10, 20 years ago, even five decades ago, yeah, some other people noticed that too. Generalization of addition operator. Okay. Yeah, we call it plus to the first, plus to the second, like operator exponentiation, plus to the nth. Okay, generalization, generalized operator concept. We talked about this way back, like 3 years ago. We are doing our part as an amateur mathematician. Right? So, we got it. Okay. So multiplication, right, is equal to plus to the second. Okay. Exponentiation is plus to the third. Yeah, just plain vanilla addition is plus to the first. Okay, yeah. They're different order of operator. Okay, so different dimension, right? So they're not the same. That's where Mr. Head Gary Cantor erred, right? We got it. We got to the bottom of this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, just draw the borderline here. Okay. Huh? When I was studying English in South Korea, okay, just squiggly notes in the textbook, right? So I was kind of lazy. Yeah, I don't want to carry two books, textbook and notebook. Okay, I would just write it down in the textbook itself. Okay, so in Korea, America. Okay, when I was in school. So we got it. Okay. Yeah. Addition and multiplication, they're two different species. Multiplication is higher order. You cannot treat multiplication and addition same way. No. That's where Mr. Gary Cantor erred. We got it. Okay. We are correcting his errors. Right? Just like we corrected Karl Marx, Sigmund Freud, Albert Einstein's, Alfred Marshall's errors in psychology, economics, physics, mathematics. Okay, we're doing the same thing. We're correcting their errors. We admit, acknowledge, appreciate their contribution. They asked the right questions. Very important questions, okay? But they got the answers wrong. As a present, current, contemporary generation assignment, we are doing our part. We are doing our job, okay? That's all. Because knowledge is always incomplete, okay? We are just making it bigger and better, right? Doing our part in human history. That's all. Yeah. In politics, mathematics, physics, linguistics, everywhere. Okay. So, welcome to humanology. Yeah. Okay, we got it. Okay. I have to write this down tomorrow. Okay. In this paper I'm writing. Okay. So it's just too important. Infinity algebra. Okay. So very important. So basically, bottom line is right. Okay. C plus alpha is equal to alpha. Okay. But C times alpha is not equal to alpha. Okay. This is the bottom line. What is C times? Okay. So, yeah, they're not the same. All right. So. Well, 2, 3 years ago, okay, yeah, we came up with some infinity algebra. Okay, yeah. What was that? Two times become one over half. C times become one over C, right? It's a very intriguing formula for that. Okay, so multiplication become division, right? We take 5 minutes break, okay, and then I try to remember what we did 2, 3 years ago. Infinity algebra, right? So, yeah. You multiply by 2, it becomes division. Divide by 2, okay, so yin and yang, multiplication, inverse operator, divide by 2, okay. Yeah, yeah, so let's think about that, okay? Yeah. We'll take 5 minutes, okay? We did this before, what, 2, 3 years ago, in this humanist series. Yeah. How to mathematically express that? We experience that, right? We'll take another whiteboard, okay? Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes, okay? I'm kind of getting the idea, okay? So, kinda. Yeah, just substitute 2 with number n, right? Something like that, okay? So, okay. Well, bottom line, okay. Give me 5 minutes, okay? So I need some proper rest, okay? So yeah, go ahead, figure it out yourself if you want to, okay? So it's very easy. We are dealing with infinity, so it's kind of tricky, but not that much. Alright, so yeah. So substitute number 2 with n, smaller n, lowercase n, okay? So yeah, multiplication become division, numerator, denominator, okay? Very easy, alright? Okay, whiteboard hunting. Okay, yeah. Let's grab another whiteboard to continue with mathematics. Yeah. All right. I don't know what's in there. Okay. Maybe population model. I don't know. I don't recall. Whatever. Yeah. Good enough. Let's take a break from mathematics. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm very sympathetic to passionate and compassionate about this QAnon people, Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, Oath Keeper their logo, kind of made after Ranger, Tab. I can tell because I was in the US Army, okay. I was not a Ranger, okay. Yeah, so I'm very sympathetic and compassionate about these people, pro-Trumpers, MAGA mobs, okay. I'm very sorry, okay, they're in jail now, okay. But President Trump turned on them, betrayed them. His staunchest supporters. What does that tell us? He can turn on anybody, like you and me. If he betrayed his staunchest supporters, pro-Trumpists, MAGA mob, Capitol Hill, January 6, 2021, okay. If he betrayed them, he can betray you, he can betray me, okay. And he did, right? Self-preserving, self-serving, okay. President Trump, he's no saint. This is one of us guys, girls, okay, we want to preserve himself. That's all of us, okay. I look at Mr. George Floyd, the idol of Democratic Party. He stole money, he stole goods, counterfeit money. It's not crime fit for execution, of course. He did not deserve to die, but he died. We are sorry, okay. But he's no saint. He just want to self-preserving, self-serving, right? Stealing, theft. He was a criminal, okay. President Trump, white collar crime. Mr. George Floyd, blue collar crime. They're all criminals. Mr. George Floyd, President Donald J. Trump, they're all criminals. Blue collar crime, white collar crime, and there are two idols in America: Democratic Party, Republican Party. Okay. Horrible, the worst that America has to offer. Criminals, self-serving, self-preserving. George Floyd, Donald J. Trump, self-preserving, self-serving, selfish criminals. Okay, breaking the law to preserve themselves. Right? Horrible role models. Whatever. Let's snap out of that. Right? Context switch in linguistics. Okay, so yeah, let's speak the language of mathematics. Right? So, some political commentary, cultural comment, cultural critique. Okay, so all right, what do we have here? Okay, so alpha. Okay, cardinality of natural number. Okay, so okay, but if you multiply n by some constant c, right? It becomes alpha over c. Okay, okay. This is not equal to alpha. Okay, so but if you add some number, okay, and it becomes alpha. Okay, so, okay. Yeah. That this is where we deviate from Kantorian, Geru Kantorian, European Jew. Yeah, we are not anti-Semitic. We love Jews. Okay, but he happened to be European Jewish person. He asked the right question, Mr. Herr Geru Kantoru, German Jewish person, male. Okay, we are not sexist. We are not misogynist. We are not anti-Semitic. No, we're not. Some of my best friends are Jewish. Okay, so many of them. Okay, no. We are not anti-Semitic. We are pro-Semitic, but we are not hyper pro-Semitic. Okay, we don't just advocate for Jews just because they are Jews. Okay, Mr. Albert Einstein, Mr. Gary Cantor, Mr. Karl Marx, Mr. Sigmund Freud, they're all Jews. Okay, but we don't just go after European Jews like that. We go after Caucasian Germans like Immanuel Kant. He was not a Jew, but in this paper, I disproved him a priori theory of mathematics. Okay, I disproved him too. Okay, so he's not a Jew. Okay, No, we are not anti-Semitic. We love Jews, right? But when they are wrong, we have to correct it. Why? We are scientists. We are humanologists. We are objective, rational. Okay, we are not I'm kind of politician too, but whatever. Okay, we are when we are in this focus space of science. We want to be purely objective. We exclude all the politics, emotion. We want to be rational, objective. Okay, we're doing mathematics here. Mr. Gero Cantor here has the right question, but he got the answer wrong, so we want to correct it. It's our generation assignment. Okay. Okay. So addition and multiplication, they're different order. First order, second order, okay. Yeah, so it's not one-to-one correspondence, bijection, okay, injection, surjection, okay. It's not that, okay, so there's difference, okay. So that's where Herr German language of Mr. Okay. Mr. Gary Cantor, that's where he erred. Yes. We got it. Okay. Addition and multiplication, they're different order of things, hierarchy. Okay. They're not the same. We should not treat them as the same thing. Okay. We got it. Addition, yes, first order, yeah, is same as alpha. Okay. So, all right. Multiplication, no, it's not. Higher order will leave it to future generation. Okay, so yeah, it's not the same. Okay, so yeah, okay. Yeah, so tomorrow after work, tomorrow's Tuesday. Okay, yeah, I write this. All right, this is very important. Okay, the point, moral of the lesson. Yeah, it may be a big figure like Georg Cantor, Albert Einstein, Sigmund Freud, or Karl Marx. Okay, but it's not that difficult to disprove some of their theories. Right. Mr. Georg Cantor, yeah, diagonalization method, later recycled by Kurt Gödel, right? Yeah, Kurt Gödel, something like incomplete theorem, something like that. Okay, so, yeah, ingenious, right? But people are people. Even Mr. Georg Cantor, German mathematician, Jewish, European, German mathematician, even German mathematician, I mean German physicist, Mr. Albert Einstein. Okay. They sometimes made some errors. Okay. Yeah, Sigmund Freud, Karl Marx, very famous. Later on, yeah, Alfred Marshall in economics, supply demand theory. Okay, so he's not Jewish. He's English. Okay, Alfred Marshall. Okay. Next paper will disprove it. Okay, so step by step. We are doing our job to correcting the errors of our ancestors, metaphysical parents, grandparents. Okay, it's all good. Okay, it's a bloodless revolution, metaphysical revolution. That's what we're doing here. Okay, all right. I'm too drunk to continue. Okay, so let's call it a night. Okay, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day yesterday, the day before. God bless you. Thank you. Good night. Bye. Thank you. I'll eat and go to bed. and get back to work tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Like everybody else. Okay. So.